Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Andy McNamara, and boy, have we got a great matchup for you today. Today's game plays host to some of the hottest players in the league right now. Get the popcorn ready. It's always exciting to see these stars hit the field. Let's see how this all develops. The kick's away. He catches the kickoff. And he's brought to the turf. First and 10 for the offense. Go! QB back to pass. He finds a target up near the 40. And he will be brought down by Curtis. Small gain on the play. Second play of the drive. Makes the handoff. And he's brought down before making it too far. Gain of 1 on the play. Minnesota makes their way up to the line. He drops back into the pocket. Batted down and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. Go! He punts it away. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. First and 10. He hands it to the running back. He's stopped in his tracks. That'll bring up second down. Second play of the drive. He drops back. Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. And he misses his target. Third down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. Makes the throw over to the left side. And he's immediately brought down. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Tosses it over to the sideline. He safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 15. First and 10. On the handoff. And he is tackled. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. 11 yards to go. Go! He makes the toss off to the right. He fumbles the ball. That's the end of that play. That'll bring up third down. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. He steps back to pass. The pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. He punts it away. And the kick goes out of bounds. Minnesota getting set to start off this drive. Go! Handoff to Clark. He's finally taken down. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10. Hike. Makes the handoff. And the tackle made by Collins. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense lines up on second and short. Inside handoff. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That's good for about 2. First down and 10 to go. Hike. Sets his feet and throws. And it's complete. Ripped to the ground. First down, Minnesota. 1st and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. Looking short for a target. There's a flag on the play. Ripped to the ground. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Don't see this very often. The offense called for pass interference. They'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on 1st down. Go! Hand off to Clark. Sanders in on the tackle. That'll be good for a couple yards. The offense lines up on 2nd and long. He drops back into the pocket. A flag on the play. He grabs it out of the air. He'll be tackled near the 45. Let's see what the call is. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here. They'll accept the penalty. Minnesota makes their way up to the line. He drops back to pass. Looking short for a target over by the sideline. That's the end of that play. That will go for about 8 yards. Minnesota sets up on 3rd down. He drops back into the pocket. Complete. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That signals the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams still scoreless. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Go! The punt's away. He'll field the punt. He is picked up and brought down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Inside run. And he's tackled. That will go for about 8 yards. A nickel set for the defense. He makes the handoff to the outside. And the defender got him down. Gain of 4 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. On the handoff. And he'll be tackled near the line. That'll be good for a couple yards. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 2 yards to go. Gets into the pocket. Penalty marker on the field. He makes the throw over to the sideline. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him. They'll accept the penalty. 1st and 10. The runner takes the inside handoff, and the defender got him down. That's good for a gain of 4. 2nd down for the offense. 15 yards to go. He steps back to pass. He turns it upfield, and he'll take a slide here. Gain of 7 on the play. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. Outside handoff. He's stopped in his tracks. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. He fakes the handoff. The pass is incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass, fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And the pass is incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. It's a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. He hands it to the runner on the left side. He's finally taken down. Gain of 13. First and 10. Steps into the pocket. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. Batted down and incomplete. Third play of the drive. Motion for the offense. Dropping back. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. Loss of 9. Third down. Steps into the pocket. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. And he snagged it. And he stopped around the 40-yard line. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. The punt is caught. And the defender got him down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He hands it off. Moss brings him down. That will be good for about 6. The offense comes in on second down. He drops back into the pocket. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. They'll lose 8 on the play. Third down. 12 yards to go. He drops back to pass. Batted down and incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. The punt's away. The punt is caught. He breaks free. And he is down. Minnesota getting set to start off this drive. He drops back into the pocket. The catch is made by Taylor. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. 3 receivers for the offense. He drops back to pass. And the ball is batted down. Second and 10. Throws it off to the left side. The pass is incomplete. Minnesota sets up on third down. QB back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense is set to try a field goal. There's the kick. And it sails through. The first score of the game does go to Minnesota. Let's see if they hold on. The offense lines up to kick it off. He'll send this one deep. He catches the kickoff. And he is tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He steps back to pass. Brings it down. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 19. First and 10 for the offense. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. That brings up second down. Timeout. Minnesota. That will be their first of the half. Operating from under center. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over the middle. Batted down and incomplete. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs. He takes the ball. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. Minnesota calls timeout. That will be their second timeout. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. The punt is caught. Shakes off the first tackle. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Minnesota getting set to start off the drive.
Hike.
Throws the pass. The pass connects. He steps out of bounds. And it's a Minnesota first down. Second play of the drive. He steps back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. A shotgun set for the offense.
Hike.
He's got a receiver near the 30. It's caught, and he is tackled. Good enough for a first down. Minnesota calls timeout. That's their final timeout. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. And he snagged it. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 12 on the play. A fresh set of downs from Minnesota. He finds a target on the... He steps in for 6. The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Hike.
It's up. And the extra point is good. That score extends Minnesota's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it deep. The kickoff is caught. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike.
He makes the throw. Intercepted. And the tackle is made. Minnesota getting set to start off this drive. Dropping back. He sets up and throws. It will be caught by Bridges. And he's brought to the turf. They covered a lot of ground on that play. It's a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. And he's going to stop the clock with the spike. And out comes the field goal unit. It's up. And it sails through. That score extends Minnesota's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. He catches the kickoff. And he's tackled here. The second quarter comes to an end. The offense lines up to kick it off. He sends it off. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. Player in motion to the right.
Hike.
The runner takes the inside handoff. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down. 14 yards to go. He drops back. He's throwing it deep. Single coverage for the receiver. Over the shoulder, he's got it. And he's immediately brought down. Good enough for a first down. First down and 10 to go. Hands it off to the left side. And down he goes. That will push them back 3 yards. Fourth play of the drive.
Go.
Dropping back. He finds a target up near the 40. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. And it's complete. And he's immediately brought down. That gets us to fourth down. The offense is set to try a field goal.
Go.
There's the kick. And it sails through. That will eat away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. He kicks it away. He fields the kickoff. And he is down. Minnesota getting set to start off this drive.
Sit hut.
Handoff to Clark. Breaks away from the first defender. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 13. Double tight ends for the offense.
Hike.
The runner takes it outside. Wrapped up, brought down. Norris with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Minnesota makes their way to the line here on second down. He gives it to the runner on the right side. And the tackle will be made by Collins. Gain of 9 on the play. Fourth play of the drive. Handoff to the right side. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 6 on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Run to the right side. Wrapped up, brought down. Norris with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. First and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. Throws one. It will be caught by Bridges. And the tackle made by Collins. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10. He makes the inside handoff. And down he goes. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 11 yards to go. He hands it to the runner on the left side. And the tackle will be made by Collins. That'll bring up third down. 3 receivers for the offense. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. It's up. And the kick is good. That score extends Minnesota's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. The offense will start things off from the 25. He makes the toss off to the right side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down, 14 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Tosses a pass. He pulls it in. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Third play of the drive. He makes the handoff to the left side. And he's tackled. Gain of 11. First and 10 for the offense. On the handoff, Moss brings him down. They'll lose a couple yards there. Second down, 7 yards to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Second down, 7 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. Tipped away and incomplete. The punt team takes the field. He makes the punt. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. Minnesota getting set to start off this drive. Hand off to Clark. And the tackle will be made by Collins. Gain of 5 on the play. The defense sets up in a dime set.
Go!
Hand off to Clark. And he's brought to the turf. That's good for a gain of 4. Third down for the offense. Motion right. Left side handoff. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will be good for about 1. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He tosses a floater. And down he goes. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10. Hands it to the runner on the right side. That's the end of that play. That will be good for about 6. Sixth play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. Sets his feet and throws. Taylor makes the grab. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 8 on the play. First down and goal for the offense.
Go!
Hand off to Clark. And he's gonna be tackled just short of the goal line. Gain of 9 on the play. 2 backs for the offense.
Go!
The runner takes the pitch and count it. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Fake.
Here's the kick. And it sails through. That score extends Minnesota's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. He fields the kickoff. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Receiver in motion. QB back to pass. Tosses one short. And he's stopped up around the 20. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 11 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He sees the target over the middle. He makes the catch. He's put to the turf. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense lines up on third and short. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw. Complete. And he's tackled right away. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. Loss of 9. Second down. He drops back. He finds the target up near the 40, and he snagged it. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 12 on the play. The offense will use a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. The offense comes in on third down. 7 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Fourth down. 7 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. And it's dropped by the offense. Incomplete. And the fourth down conversion comes up short. First and 10. Hand off to Clark. And the tackle will be made by Collins. That will go for about 5 yards. Minnesota makes their way up to the line. From under center. Motion right.
Hike.
Off tackle run to the outside. And he's tackled. Gain of 12 on the play. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their second of the half. Third play of the drive.
Sit hut.
Hand off to Clark. And the tackle will be made by Armstrong. That'll go for 9 yards. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their third and final timeout. Minnesota makes their way to the line here on second down. Player in motion.
Hike.
Hand off to Clark. He's tackled. Gain of 8 on the play. From under center. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Minnesota makes their way to the line here on second down.
Go.
And he takes a knee. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Well, that will wrap it up for us today, folks. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.